Hello, Current Church. Man, I'm missing you guys. Can't wait to see you. I know last week when Jennifer and Jen and whoever else, I'm not sure who all was involved in that, when they uh, printed out your faces and they put them on your seats, it was really awesome, to just a little bit of difference of having a completely empty sanctuary other than our worship team and our audio video team. But man, it was great to see. I can't wait till we see each other again. And I know that the state actually has reopened for churches gathering to a limited degree, but those restrictions of no nursery, physical distancing of 6 foot, every other row being removed, would not allow us to be able to have all our people together in the same building. And so phase two is only 2 weeks out, May 15th, it's less than 2 weeks out. And a lot of those restrictions are going to be lifted as long as, everything continues the same. And so what our team has decided to do is we're just planning for the best possible restart, the best planned return that we can have, that we know we've done everything that we can do to protect those of the most vulnerable. And that's the real thing, because if one person, if we reopen and one person gets sick and dies, what, that's just not acceptable in my eyes. And so we want to make sure that we're as prepared as we can get, that we don't jump back in too soon. I think one of the reasons a lot of places are reopening and maybe even some of the churches is because of finances, you know, and so our finances have been like everybody else's. They've been down 40 or 50% from our regular givers, from those. And so I don't know if that's just people that's been impacted because of the economy, or maybe it's fear. Hey, I better hold on to this. But I know, we've been down 40, 50% of our regular giving. And so, but we're going to choose to trust God to go through this time, that this is not going to be a time where we're going to be bankrupt or we're going to lose ground. We believe the Lord's He's directed our steps always. He's our provider always. And so we're going to continue to trust Him. We're going to believe, that He's going to provide for us, even when, the things that we're seeing right now don't look that good. So we're going to keep you updated as we're moving towards May 15th. That's just 2 weeks away. I'm going to keep you better updated as to what we're doing, what we're thinking, what are, anticipated, when we get close to that time, when we think we're probably going to open, we'll make sure and let you know, hey, here it comes. This is the date we're going to do it. But until then, we're just going to get all our ducks in a row, make sure we got all our T's crossed and our I's dotted, and get ready to see you. I just want to encourage you to invite somebody. This is the easiest invite, because there's no fear of walking into the building. There's no fear of seeing somebody, that you didn't want to see, or somebody that might be looking down on you. All they got to do is tune in and click in. Julie was just telling me about a guy who came by the pharmacy and said, hey, I caught one of your live stream broadcasts online, and I'm not a church guy and probably wouldn't come to church, but man, I've been tuning in every time since I saw it. And so it may be a real easy, time for you to invite your non-churchy friends, which is, I can't say I am anymore. I want to be. I want to continue to think about, the non-church, the unchurched, how are they thinking? But it's a great time for you to invite them in, or, anybody for that matter. And because I feel like I got a word from God. God's really been speaking to us. Man, He's given our prayer team some details in prayer that the next day or the day after, you see these things played out in the headline news. Amazing, some crazy stuff. You got to get on our prayer call some morning. But and we got this special surprise for you for Mother's Day. So I'm not going to let the video be any longer. I just want to get your whet your appetite as what might happen on Mother's Day. And hopefully we'll see you on Sunday. Love you. God bless you. Make sure and let me know you're tuning in. I want to hear from you. See you.